Dr. Bagashi Senapati. She's from University of Oxford, United Kingdom.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Okay. As you can see from this slide, Dr. Senapati attended many TIGP events when she was here. She has joined us for the culture trip, Dragon Balls, and Dancing at the Welcome Party. We are confident that soon you will also find your own sense of home here at Seneca. So now let's welcome Miss Senapati. Hello, Mickey.
Thank you. Yes, I'm here. Yeah, thank you so much. First of all, I would like to thank TIGP for giving me this opportunity to talk to and interact with all the newcomers. And I would like to congratulate all of you because for making to this TIGP. I think TIGP is great. It's not because I did that, that's why I'm talking, but you will feel eventually. So today Felicia told me that I could interact you guys and give you some tips about how can you make a PhD journey successful. So in according to my experience, there is not only one rule, it's not coming overnight journey that you will be successful. So this is the journey. So just make sure that you can learn as much as you can. And there's several points. That's obviously I'm going to talk to you guys today. The first thing is that to make sure that your life, you are healthy, you are happy, you are doing what you are thinking. This all are synchronized with your every day. So to do that, I think there is no rules. People ask me like how we can successfully do our PhD in 4 years, or to have a thing or postdoc after a few. I'm sorry. Yeah. So. Okay. Hello. So sorry about that. So basically, what I wanted to say is that there is no fast and rule for the PhD to make your journey successful. So make sure that you are happy and having a great life. Because Taiwan, when people ask me here, how was Taiwan? There is only one answer I always give, and always I would love to say it again, that Taiwan is beautiful, is cute and sweet and underestimated country, for sure. So there is a lot to know, there is a lot to explore, just to make sure that you are doing that right, because you have all the opportunity. I think this motivation and the tips work for a few months. Actually, it's not needed for you guys because your energy, I'm sure that all of your energy is so high now because you wanted to do PhD, you have all the strategy. And when you join, people would love to share their experience. So they would like, oh, you have QE, you have this thing, you have that thing. So you have a lot of questions, in your mind now. So you just started making plans. So just be relaxed. Just relax and just explore yourself a bit, because that is important. This is a new culture. So with time, you get to know a different thing. The food, you would complain fast. Then at the end, you would love it. I'm sure. I just guarantee you that. So there is a lot of small things you need to know first. So there is no rule that overnight you will be successful. So I think in my experience, because I joined PhD after just finished my master, so for me it took me quite a time to understand the system, to know to be there is a difference. There is obviously a difference drift between a good student and a good researcher. So it took me a while to understand this experiments stuff, and there is a lot of time you will feel disappointed. So I think the first thing you would love to understand how to come back to game again. It happens. We are human beings, so we will fail our experiments. But that doesn't make you feel like waste your 5 days or 10 days to just go to that disappointment. You need to come back from that stage and you keep doing your things. And PhD journey, I mean, you all know that. I mean, you are decided to do a PhD, so I mean, there is nothing new that it's the highness, lowness. You will eventually feel everything. So just to make sure to keep yourself motivated, because I don't know how many of you are TIGP MCB. I did my PhD in TIGP MCB program, and when I joined, I personally got to know that this is a very difficult program, and you have a qualifying exam to do. You will fail eventually. You will do this. So a lot of experience, lot of things you will get to know, and you will make yourself questions all the time. Oh, I'm doing it right? Am I able to do it? Can I do it? All of this question will come to your mind, and this is good. This is good. This insecurity is also important. This challenges to do the best. So you all will be fine. I know. I'm sure, because you all decided to do the PhD, and there's a lot of stuff, small things that actually matter. So as Felicia told earlier, that I had a lot of events to participate, because the problem with us, everybody, that we want to have a success, in our life so fast, so so perfectly, that sometimes we forget to take our brain off from the lab. That is important to me. I mean, not every day, but at least when you feel exhausted, you will feel exhausted. We are human beings. You feel exhausted, take your time off to go to lab, from lab, and get some friends. This is really important. That will make your life in Taiwan so easier. And try to have some outside activity, like painting, like playing, whatever you want to do. Just do that bit, so that will make you feel relaxed. That will make you feel good, actually. And TIGP, for the first year and second year students, they organize a lot of ample of opportunity for cultural trips. There is a lot of things you can participate, and you can interact each other. In my experience, I think the first year is the best life in my PhD life, because most of you guys will live in dormitory, so you have a chance to interact with each other intellectually, politically, everything. And this coming back and talking to you guys is a feeling of home coming back. I can feel every memory just retrieve like yesterday, and I felt so good, because in the first year you would make a lot of friends, and with time you will get your busy schedules, and obviously you don't have time at the end to participate a lot of stuff. So make sure you are doing good, because Taiwan is such a beautiful country. They have hiking trails, they have really small things. So just make sure you are used, and you are taking most of it, because this is something you would love to carry in your future, as after your PhD as well. And the second thing I want to emphasize about to evaluate yourself. So people just say that your PI would do this, or your postdoc, or your lab mates. So for me, it was important to keep yourself evaluated all the time. I mean, be honest with you and the system. You know that your flaws, right? So accept it earlier. I don't know. It's okay. It's okay to ask help. It's okay to know the new things. So when I was a PhD, my professor Suelin once told me that skills are transferable. I mean, if you don't know the skill, somebody will teach you. You will learn it eventually. That will happen. But one thing that is nobody will teach you is motivation. The motivation that coming from within you. I mean, that is something I will keep myself also like forever, because this is something actually I feel that is true. I mean, when we fail, okay, somebody will teach us a skill and we fail eventually, and then we'll feel disappointed. So that's coming back to again to the game. That requires your own motivation to know things. And our destination of this PhD journey is always one thing: to know, to learn ourselves. It's a curve, so it will take eventually time. You will get to know that you need to do hard work. People say, some people would say, oh, you need to know efficiently how to do the hard work. So this is all your piece and bit of information, right? So you know what you can do. You know your best potential. Like, okay, this is my way to do. I would love to do everyday work. When I feel exhausted, I will take Thursday off. Do it. There is no hard and fast rule like weekend is the off day. Just do yourself, because this is your journey, and make sure you are doing it right. There is, as I said, there is no one day, one people said something to you, others say something to you. So take all the information and now just be relaxed. I know this period, this first year or few months, you don't need any energy, extra energy. You all are like high positive energy to start your journey. So with time, eventually you might feel disappointed, demotivated. So have each other back. The extra thing I want to say that just be kind to yourself, to each other, and do things right. And at the end, like when you feel like you have a publication to have, or you want to go to the postdoc or to academia or industry, you will get to know at end of your PhD. At that time, you can strategize your plans. Like, okay, maybe I will attend this international conference where I could, meet a lot of professionals, different field or your field, and you can have a interaction internationally. People would get to know you. So this later stage of PhD journey would be a bit more easier. But I think the hardest part is the first page that make you feel sometimes super highly energetic, motivated. Sometimes is so low. So that's balance. So that's, I think, the IGP already have. When I was in TIGP, obviously they have appointed someone to help you in their health and mental healthness and everything. So they will take care of small bit of information of your life. So make sure you are doing it right. Anytime you want to talk to anybody, you can just feel free to talk to them, and don't stress yourself a lot, or don't make yourself super motivated. That balance is important. So that's it. And eventually, the last thing I would love to share that, as I said, my mantra always like to know more. So eventually, the side thing is paper coming. We will do PhD. We are doing PhD to know more, and we are to do to be a specificity. Perfection in one specific field. So having paper, this is a bonus thing, but that's not the reason we are doing experiments. So make sure there is if the 5 figures need to a paper, you can have 500. If you are the first author, you need to know everything. So that motivation is coming from you. So I hope, I'm not sure whether that's really helpful, but I hope anytime you have any questions, you can ask me now or bug me anytime. I would love to answer. Thank you so much, TIGP, for giving me this opportunity to motivate the newcomers and give some tips. I hope that helps.
Okay, thanks for Ms. Senapati's encouraging speech. Now let's meet Dr. Tianyun Li from Technical University of Munich, Germany. Welcome, Ms. Li.